City of Waterloo, Iowa proclamation. Whereas nature lovers around the world are celebrating World Migratory Bird Day on May 13th, 2023, which supports our moral responsibility to protect bird life. And whereas Waterloo, having been officially recognized as Iowa's longest standing bird-friendly city, has taken steps and will continue to take steps to improve conditions necessary for the health and welfare of our nesting and migratory birds. And whereas Waterloo is taking measures to educate and engage people in birding and wildlife conservation, and whereas over 30 migratory and resident bird species use the various habitats in Waterloo for feeding and nesting, and whereas birds and bird-related activities have a significant economic impact, and whereas promoting abundant, sustainable bird populations and healthy habitats benefits our world's biodiversity and human society. Now, therefore, I, Ray Foyce, on behalf of Quentin Hart, Mayor of the City of Waterloo, Iowa, do hereby proclaim May 7th through the 13th, 2023 as World Migratory Bird Week in Waterloo, Iowa, and urge all citizens to celebrate this observance and to support efforts to protect and conserve birds and their habitats in our community and the world at large throughout the year. I know personally enjoy when the ducks come and fly and hang out on my rooftop, so it makes my day. So, all right, either one of you?
I'll go first,
Okay.
and then
Perfect.
Candace will
Thank
say
you.
something. Yeah, we thank the City of Waterloo for being designated as a bird-friendly city, as you said, the first. And every year, the city tries to do something a little bit better for the community, for our birds and habitat. One thing that happened this year with Intercog, they came out with a QR code for all our trails and things, and Candace will hand out some cards, I think, on that. And you can pick these up at the library, other places. It takes you on all the trails in Waterloo, Cedar Falls, the bike trails, and there's a place where you can look up where hot spots are for birds to stop and watch. There's some really great places in the city here. We would encourage, as we move forward, that the city take a hard look at the trap, neuter, release policy for cats. Cats should be inside. We like cats, but they belong indoors. They're by far, no comparison, the biggest threat to birds over everything else. So encourage you to take a look at that. We have some activities coming up in the next week that Candace will visit.
So next Tuesday night at 7 p.m., Dr. Neil Hamilton, who is the author of the book, The Land Remains. He is a emeritus professor from Drake University, will be our featured speaker at our monthly meeting. We meet in Cedar Falls at the Presbyterian Church. You can go to gopras.org to see details. We do have a 6 p.m. potluck if anybody wants to join us for that as well. We also will be kicking off that Migratory Bird Week with some field trips. Wednesday morning birding at Greenbelt Lake will happen at 8:30, so please join us then. And there's lots of really nice bird-friendly things happening there because of some REAP grants. And we have really enjoyed working with Todd Derafield in terms of developing some of the habitats there. And then our big field trip is at Sweet Marsh on Saturday. Details can also be found on our website. We go out for a full day of birding. It's great fun. Birders of all levels of experience are welcome. But again, we really, on the 13th, yes, thank you, Tom, on Saturday. So, but again, we're very proud of Waterloo's bird-friendly designation, and we appreciate the City Council and everybody's support. Thank you.